about fucking time. Oh, look! Get it back, Zakk.
Father Scott, do me a favor, can you dance around that fucking thing for me, please, buddy? Come on, man, get that thing the fuck out of here, come on. Alright, well, obviously I want to thank a bunch of people here before we get started with the comedy here. Obviously I want to thank Oz for taking a 19-year-old kid and taking a chance on him and making all his dreams come true. And then, obviously hooking me up with all you motherfuckers and making it a complete motherfucking nightmare, obviously. Obviously we can't forget the ones we miss, and if Brother Dimebag was here, this would be even more brutal than it already is. This roast would be in his DNA, and he'd be making love in this thing for sure. And obviously, let's keep Tony Iommi in our prayers.
Yes.
So Tony gets better.
Yeah.
He beats his cancer. So keep in your prayers. Just keep sending good thoughts towards Tony. So he can start kicking ass again and get Sabbath back out there. And talking about kicking ass, I just want to thank the whole gang here for coming out. It's great to be honored here tonight. There's a lot of new faces up here, up on the stage and stuff like that, but obviously Sharon's is probably the newest. I didn't want to say anything in front of everyone, but you want to take the price tag off your chin, you can do that.
You go, Zakk.
But you know, I'm not going to come up here and act like a comedian and stuff like that. Frankly, I can't believe you fucking hacks are trying to act like we do it for a living anyway, some of yous. But anyways, I mean, what a bunch of nobodies we got up here. Brian Posehn is a get? Brian, I mean, I don't care what anyone says, you're really funny and talented. And I mean, it's really not your fault you have a face made for podcasting. Actually, I don't even know what the fuck podcasting is, but you got it there. Let me tell you something about Father Brian over here. Brian combines comedy and heavy metal to bore fans of both genres. The only entertaining thing about him is that his name sounds like Brian Posehn. Yes, just look at Father Brian's face. It looks like a welder's fucking bench. It's been that way ever since he died at Great White's last gig.
Oh, dude, get him back.
Seriously, Brian. If you're here, then who the fuck is sleeping up in the bell tower, man? Come on. And everyone knows Brian fronted a band at the 2010 Golden Gods. It was cool to see. You know, kind of like the time they let Corky suit up for the football game on Life Goes On. Only like way more retarded. Yeah. Father Florentine. Father Jimmy over there. Dude, thanks a lot for coming down tonight, brother. What a VH1 Classic finally run out of dudes from Saxon to talk to on that metal show, brother.
Hey!
I mean, dude, Celebrity Rehab gets better metal lowlifes to talk to. Plus, there's the added excitement of a death guaranteed at the end of each season. So we're counting on you, Jimmy. Step it the fuck up, will you? Jim Florentine is proof that anyone with a New Jersey public school education and a shitty stand-up act can make it all the way to VH1 Classic. Florentine is one of the hosts of that metal show. A fine, fine program. A program hosted by 3 guys with the sex appeal of 1 fucking rapist. Did you like that, Father Norton? The mighty, the almighty Father Jim Norton. Jim Norton wanted to get his card for the Screen Actors Guild, but they wouldn't give it to him because he represents the lollipop guild. Jim Norton is to comedy what Jerry Sandusky is to collegiate sports. His work has touched so many children in so many ways. Now what I want to ask you is, what is the difference? What is the difference between Jim Norton and a cancer patient? I'm just asking, I really don't know. Just asking. And the crazy fucked up thing is Jim, he's not bald. He shaves his head because he's a fucking racist. Scott Ian, Father Scott Ian. My favorite Irish Catholic rabbi rock guitarist. There's been a whole lot of ripping on Father Scotty here tonight, and I gotta be honest, I've kind of had enough of it. I mean, honestly, what did Scotty ever do to anybody here? Seriously. Just leave this little fucking Jew alone. He fucking hates the limelight. Scotty, word on the street is he's been playing a lot of poker lately, and like Anthrax, they both rarely manage to pull a full house.
Oh, dude.
As you can see, Father Scott is covered in tons of colorful tattoos. But even that won't distract you from the fact that he can't play a damn guitar solo. Yes, Father Scott is a fan of comic books. And word is that they're even going to have a superhero based on Scott, Captain Shitty Guitar Player. In 2008, Scott Ian wrote a few issues for the DC Comics character Lolo. Yeah. I know. I guess he wasn't content with just sucking at music. Honestly. Father Scott, how does it feel to be held in less regard than Mustaine? I'm just saying. I'm just throwing it out there. That's not a joke, bro. Father Scott. He's had a career. Back to Scott's greatness, though. He has had a career that has spanned 3 decades. But honestly, that's not too shabby. That's 3 decades of kicking ass. Mind you, most of that has been spent on talking head shows, discussing bands that were 10 times more successful than his.
Cheers.
Father Jericho.
Okay.
Father